Hi everyone, and thank you for watching Win Life TV. Welcome to the series Life in Bloom with Michelle Matthey, and I'm Michelle Matthey. Today we're going to talk about preventing burnout, and I'm going to give you 8, yes, that's a lot, 8 tips to prevent burnout this year. Today I'm going to give you 8 tips on preventing burnout this year. In the last show we talked about how to calendar out your year and we broke everything down, but now we're going to prevent burnout because that's so important as well. If you've ever experienced burnout, you know that it's just no fun. You're not inspired, you don't have a zest for life, you don't like your job, and if you're no fun, if you're not happy, then you're not fun to be around. So we're going to totally prevent that for you this year. Now what happens, it's not just mental, it's also your body. There's adrenal glands that are triangular shaped. Can you see that? Triangular shaped glands that are above your kidneys, and they are responsible for your flight or fight response. And when you are stressed to the max, they get stressed out too. I don't have a lot of time to dive into adrenal fatigue, so thumbs up if you want a show on adrenal fatigue, but what we are going to talk about is how to take care of your body, to nourish your body, to prevent burnout. December for me was the most amazing month. There was so much growth in my life, and I had really been intentional about growing my business, growing my brand, and since September to December, I had been going non-stop. And after New Year's, I tanked. I totally burned out. I went to bed and I stayed there for days. I'd get up, I'd exercise, I'd work a little on my computer because I can do that. I take a shower and I get back into my jammies, clean ones, of course, and then I get back in bed. I binge watched Gilmore Girls. It was just not a very good thing, and I didn't do it on purpose. My body and my subconscious just tanked. So I don't want to do that again this year, and I thought this would be a great idea for a show. So, are you ready for your 8 tips? I've got my notes so I don't forget anything. Number 1. Schedule your days off. Guys, this is so important. We talked about it in the last show. When you are making your schedule, you must schedule time off and keep that holy time. Don't ever give up your days off. 2, schedule your family time and like date nights, times with your kids, times with your girlfriends or your guy friends, doing things that you love. This is sacred, sacred time so you can recharge your batteries every week. 3, take deep breaths. Now this is really great for your adrenals. What you're going to want to do is you're going to lay on the couch, lift your arms over your head, over the back rest, and then prop your feet up. What happens here when you have adrenal insufficiencies, the blood is constantly pumping to your legs and your arms to get you to run away. Like if you were facing a bear, you'd want to run away and you need the blood there. But if you're laying on your couch, you want everything to just come back. You want the energy, the blood to come back to your adrenals, so that way you can just begin to heal and recuperate on a totally different level than just mental. 4, you need to invest in a high quality herbal stress combating blend. It needs to have B vitamins and herbs, ashwagandha and schisandra. I can write that down for you so you know how to spell it. But these are adaptogen herbs that are crucial to feeding your adrenals, feeding any taxed area of your body, and then the B vitamins really nourish your adrenals as well. Number 5, eat healthy. Guys, I can't stress this enough. When you are just going non-stop, you just grab McDonald's or Wendy's or whatever, and that's not doing your body any good. And I know that if you are really stressed out and you are exhausted, you're taking coffee and soda. You need to drink lots of water, don't hate me, and eat healthy, clean food. 6, this one is so hard for me. It's such a personal struggle. I sleep with the phone by my bed because I want to know what time it is when my son wakes me up in the morning so I can tell him to go back to bed if it's like 3 or 4. But what that means is my phone's right by my bed, so I wake up and I'm checking Facebook and I'm checking emails and I'm responding, and I go to bed and I'm doing the same thing. So I'm never actually taking a break. So when you wake up, don't get your phone. In fact, if you can put it in another room, that'd be even better. Number 7, read your Bible or another book or something that can take your mind off of your work. It has to be something that's completely different than what you're doing. And that will help just give you that mental break. And if it's your Bible, that helps with your uplifting, just pouring life and love into yourself so you can give it out to other people. Number 8. Okay, guys, this one is such a huge deal for me. I have clients, I have friends who are constantly running their kids from one thing to another. If you are constantly running your kids from wrestling to football to soccer to art to band, whatever, you're not going to get a break. You're not going to get to take the time for yourself that you need. But most importantly, and I do say this is most importantly, you're not giving your children the break that they need. You have to be the grown-up here and model behavior that you want them to have when they grow up. You don't want them to be burned out now when they're just children. So here's a great rule of thumb, and it's not mine, so if you don't like it, that's okay. But it's a great rule of thumb. 1 activity per child per semester. I know there's going to be a lot of broken hearts at home when you tell your kids that they can't do everything this year, but you will feel so much better, and you're modeling such awesome behavior and setting them up for success in their life, which is your job. So important. All right, guys, I hope you like these. I'm going to make sure that they are in the comments or in the intro so you can just jot them down. Use these, stick by these, keep them sacred, and I will see you on the next show. Be sure to like Win Life TV on Facebook, and you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Michelle Matthey. Oh, and if you want to be notified every time we go live, make sure you adjust your notifications to get that notification in your notifications. All right, guys, thank you so much. Take care.